feel bad about earlier. So how about you say?
Yeah,
I
feel
will.
free to eat the pizza there too. It doesn't bother.
I feel bad about earlier.
It's
So
your
I'm
interview,
sorry.
bro.
So I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna apologize.
What'd you
earlier.
say?
I cut you off early. We're trying to explain stuff, so I'm sorry about that. So how about you go ahead and explain what you meant? I apologize. And the floor is
Not
yours.
relevant right now.
Okay. I feel bad.
I don't really give a shit.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell. I thought you.
No, I'm just being a shitter, dude.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell. I thought. I'm like, wait.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right. Oh man.
The same blade has a million characters. I don't know who he's gonna go against who. Depends how he's feeling.
There you go.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's the
I didn't even prepare questions because I have a few of my own.
That's fine.
So you won.
Yeah.
How did you play today in your own standards? 1 out of 10.
Not good.
Oh, really?
I don't feel like I played that good, especially my 7 low one. Felt like I was playing underwater. I won. So it's like
And you won convincingly, right? 3-0.
3-0. Yeah. He's trying to Diddy Kong. He got his data. He's gonna go home. He's gonna study. He's gonna make me salty. That's what's gonna happen.
At a future date.
So outside of that, like my round 1, it was round 2 for him. It was the Ice Climbers.
Okay.
LO. It started Loisk, something like that. I feel bad. Not remembering his tag, but like he took me last hit.
Lowski?
Losi, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I know he is. He's playing Pokemon over there with Justin.
Oh, that's dope. No, he took me last hit. I wanted to tell him like, hey, you're getting into situations, you can like give me an infinites and stuff. You just learn that, and it's like, wow, you're gonna be an actual monster. And then like, how it's error, literally should have beat me game 1, but he SD'd. Then I'm like, wow, this guy's good, but like, he made 1 flub, and that was the game. And I'm like, the game 2 was close as hell too, and he was surprised, upset about that. So.
Okay.
No, it's doesn't really apply to me.
Yeah.
That Perry guy, the Perry Master,
Perry Master.
like he got Blade and like low one today and winners. That's nuts. This guy's like from downriver area in Michigan. He's not like some.
He lives close to me because I'm downriver.
No, I didn't know. He was telling me. I just learned. He's like, he's basically on the way here from where I'm coming from. So I'm like, if you want rides and like tournaments and stuff, I got you.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
Do you have a number out of 10 for how well you think you played today? Just to do something tangible.
5 at best.
Yeah. Have you ever had a 10 here? I think I may have asked you this before.
Correct. That was the one where like Ryu. No, it was close to it, but
The one with Ryu guy, that's gotta be.
That was like
if
that
that's
was
not
like,
a 9. I'm scared of what your 10 looks like.
No,
If
like
you-
I said, it's still I'm gonna roll around back to that answer I probably gave. It's like I hit the practice more and stuff.
Yeah, I got
I
you.
just got. I'm hoping it works and test it later. I just got this VGA cable to USB for a second monitor. I only have 1 monitor. I have to switch it between. If I want to play Smash, there goes computer time. So
Damn. Now you
So,
have 2
like,
though.
I'm hoping it works because I had a VGA to DVI, a specific type of DVI that I couldn't find at Best Buy or anything. So I waited 2 weeks for this shit to find out it didn't want to work. So I'm hoping if this doesn't work, it's the cable because my buddy got it from work and Lord knows it's probably just disposed because it didn't fucking work.
I have a blessed setup right now. I got Xbox, PS4, computer, Switch. 4 different monitors for each.
God,
It
that
is.
sounds
Good for all
lovely.
y'all setups, man.
It is.
I got a mini like stream setup for me at home. I got like 2 monitors, like a Asus and a
Dude, it was crazy.
BQ.
I don't know like if anybody saw my tweets about
I'm
this.
ugly up close. I'm gonna
Advo.
sit back here.
There's this mother on Facebook who is selling her son's Asus for $20.
Oh, it's messed up. That's messed up. And I would grab it too, bro.
It
Asus
only
for
has
20?
it only has a
That's not my
VGA
mom.
port,
Like
but
that.
it's still
I'll
an
grab it.
Asus.
I got a converter for it already.
Oh, like that's what I'm been saying. Like I took that shit. I'm like,
I don't blame you. I would take it.
Somebody sold me Asteroid.
she wanted to meet at a gas station. She was scared something was
that
gonna
was-
happen. I'm like,
I'd be
for
kinda
$20.
scared, man. That's a suspect.
We're basically.
I
stealing
was
it for
scared. Like,
$20.
hold on, who are you, lady? But then
We're
like,
basically robbing it for $20.
it was in Allen Park too. This lady lives in Allen Park. You know how it goes.
That's suspect, man.
I got a. There was a $300.
No, but she was there. I came out.
Did you get it?
Huh?
Did you buy it? Did you get it?
Yeah, like $20.
Okay.
I came
It
out.
just
I
seems
got out
too
of my
good to be
car.
true.
I got out of the car. She got a car. I'm in my pajamas. Like I'm trying to look as least threatening as possible. I got my fucking Smash hoodie on and shit. So like, lady, just give me the monitor. I gotta get to class. I was running late. I'm like, oh my god, this is on the way to school. I hope I make it because I've been late a million times already. I made it in time. I had my monitor. I'm like, let's go. But
yeah.
I just need to get it to work now. It's been almost a month, and it's like I shouldn't take this long to get a
There's
fucking
some
monitor
smart
to
people
work.
here, man.
I feel, hey, dude, you should hit one of us
there-
up, man.
there
Like,
are
I
some
would have.
Larry
I have
can
a
help.
monitor at home that if you would have told me earlier, I might have just gave it to you, bro.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
extra
know.
one. Yeah, it's cool.
Shit.
There's some
Yeah.
smart people here, man. Someone might here be able to help you fix it. Carpy
Hopefully.
can't literally take apart and solder my controller. Like, we got some smart dudes here.
I'll hit them up if
You might-
this shit don't fucking work.
Somebody here will be able to help you. I've had a lot of problems.
You know what? I need to get a new sound card too. Mine, it's like a thing with Windows. Every time it updates, the sound card just blows up, and
Yeah.
it just doesn't work
If you
anymore.
need any help with streaming stuff, I got you, bro. I can help you out.
So I promise people to ask you this.
All right.
Should the Terry stage be legal?
It's hype. I think it's one of the best stages in the game. It should not be legal.
Oh, there it is. There's the thing.
It can't be
Yeah.
illegal
Is they?
because somebody's gonna get BS so hard, they're gonna just fucking cry about it. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Who let this happen?" And they're gonna go. Everybody on Twitter is gonna be like,
Oh,
"Fucking."
this happened.
They don't know how to argue, so it's gonna happen for a whole day and a
Oh,
half.
yep. Is somebody gonna meme it?
We gonna meme it now. Now he's not gonna be an end of it.
You gotta love those blow ups, man. It'll be a random blow up. Somebody's memeing it. Somebody's serious.
Yeah.
Somebody's hurt.
Okay. So I have one more question, but I'll be
Yeah.
honest. I'm debating on asking you because it's very controversial.
I don't give a shit.
So how about this?
Alright.
How about I ask the question, but you have the right to pass on the question.
Gotcha.
Okay? Have you been reading about where people think weeklies stand in the Michigan Smash
have.
Ultimate scene?
I have. A lot of people don't know what the hell they're talking about.
What is your opinion on weeklies causing, or rather too many weeklies and therefore causing issues with that for the health of the Smash Ultimate scene? I have seen so many opinions. A lot of them are anti-Smash Rush, which sucks, but I will not throw stones. So I'm going to let you tell me what you think.
Oh boy. So
You can skip. You can
no,
skip.
no,
I am
no,
not
no.
going to be the one.
I kind of. Here's the thing. I don't usually jump into these Twitter conversations because
I don't.
But
either.
I have like the platform to talk about it right now, so I might as well get my 2 cents because I was talking about it with Blade earlier. I didn't. I'm throwing someone under the bus now. Oops. But what I was thinking is I don't think this weekly issue is not an issue. Like, look at your numbers and where they're at. It's like they're appealing to just the local scene. Now you might be like thinking like, oh, yeah, we didn't have less weeklies, and more people would come out to this. Well, it's like that's not necessarily true because like it's very specific what weekly they want you to go to, and that's just straight up the VTTs and SOWs. Now like they both have their own share of issues, but like SOW's issues are very glaring for being the premier weekly.
Should there be like a huge emphasis on some weeklies over others, or should it just be like free reign?
Emphasis, that's hard, but I think right now as it stands, VTT is premiering itself as the most solid ground as competition in the scene. So
That's correct.
if you want to find the most competition where your dollar is going to be hard fought and well earned, then it's going to be VTT.
That's true.
That's hoping the right PR players show up, but that's a whole nother topic about the PR.
Yeah.
So, should it be premier? I don't know. Is that where the competition's going? Absolutely. Sometimes. So, I mean, I like LOG. He's got the food right here and stuff, It's just parking and shit. That's all.
That is true. Parking is absolutely garbage, but that's like one of the few things that are really hard to kind of.
It's not really much you can do with the parking.
That's-
it's the
yeah.
way Royal Oak works.
A lot of the
Yeah,
problems, like there are.
It's not like we
the-
could be like, hey, we'll rent this area out, free parking. It's not much you can do. You gotta, if you hate it, you gotta fight the city.
Yeah, the problem is when you have two types of issues with tournaments, right? You have fixable issues and non-fixable issues, and unfortunately, the issues we currently have seem to be non-fixable. So,
I mean,
but they
you guys are holding.
they seem minor to me.
I think LFG is doing just a fine job.
Yeah, I think so too.
So here's my thing about the whole weekly and attendance issue, and it's about it's because there's people aren't going to the right weeklies and stuff. That's not it. It's how it correlates with the PR system, in my opinion. How it's working in Michigan right now.
Yeah.
It's basically like you hit a certain amount, it's going to be eligible. But it's like if you want to see like numbers, we're going to have to fix the PR system in a way where it matters. Should weeklies matter? I think we need to fix that, because then the people who actually people who care about getting better will actually show up to these events that people want them to show up to. Why should SW be the premier weekly? What does it have going on that should make it premier? I'll tell you, I don't think there's much going on for the current state of SW. Ain't shit going on to make it premier.
Interesting. What would be your system of deciding what should be PR versus not? Would this qualify, or is there things here that would exempt it from that list? Well, I'm curious of your structure on this. I am really interested
I don't
in
think
hearing
my
the
word
players.
should be end all be all.
No,
And,
of course not. It's just your
I could be
opinion.
persuaded as well on this, because it's I just say if you really want to make weeklies PR still, you might want to increase the what's it called?
Entry?
The
Entry, yeah. How many entrants are showing up? How many are your PR are there?
Yeah.
If you meet the entrance quota, and it's you got 64 players, but there's only 2 PR there, and it's who's fighting? It's just those on paper. That's just those 2 fighting for winners finals right there. That's there's not much going on between the meat of things. That's just a community duking.
So
it out.
less focus on entrance amount and more focus on how
who
many
shows
PR
up?
players.
Entrance and who shows up.
Interesting. Okay. It's definitely an idea.
I don't know how the pay system should work. I don't know how that should matter, because fighting for a lot of money is fun, but it's does that determine who cares more? Some people care about playing more. Some people care about the money more, and some people just care about the Twitter clips more. So
Different.
everybody has a different reason for playing, but we're all playing. So I don't know.
I think it's a slippery slope. I don't know if there's an inherently right answer.
It's a very slippery slope, and it's
Yeah.
the answer just isn't going to be one person says all, and it's how it's going to be. It has to be.
I think it's something the
discussion.
community itself would have to tackle. It's got to be something that more than just one feed handles. Something needs to be discussed if it's a prominent problem. But I don't know. I don't play Smash. It's just I'm coming as an observer.
Yeah, the community.
Do you think
Smash.
do you think it's in a bad spot right now or no? The Michigan Ultimate scene. Do you think it's in a bad spot?
That's
That's a tricky one.
don't
These
know
are
if
not. Listen, you can pass. These are the hard hitter questions. These are
Well, I don't
these are
think-
not. I know you don't care, but
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say that's a blanket statement if Michigan's in a bad place or not. I don't
He's
think-
gotta be
I guess
more
okay.
specific.
Yeah, I guess I'll be. Compared to the third month of the game to now.
There's a lot of issues that played into let's say beginning of the year, let's say February-ish, into
Well, whatever you think is a proper an
reaching
out,
this
comparison.
now. We're almost hitting that year mark where Smash came out.
Oh yeah, right there.
I don't think it's we're in a bad spot. It's just
Okay.
I
don't know what to compare it to. Maybe where Smash 4 was at this
Smash
time.
4 is in a pretty crappy spot towards the end.
So Ultimate's at least at a better spot now in its lifespan than what 4
there's
was.
nothing really killing the game,
Yeah.
You
You
can't
think- do you
point
think-
at Joker, you can't point at Paulo, you can't point.
Do you think the slight entrance dip is just nature of the beast with fighting games and how, or other games in general, how people get bored?
It's just interest conflicting,
Okay.
And it is really coming down to people caring, and if you're not attempting, if you're not going to VTT, if you're not going to these monthlies, then you just don't give a shit.
Okay.
We have a Facebook group. We have a Michigan Facebook group. You
We do.
know,
Yep.
chances are you probably live next to somebody that gives a shit. If you ask, You can find a way somewhere. I mean, I didn't have a car in the beginning of Smash 4, or not the beginning of Smash 4. I mean, Ultimate.
Yeah.
I didn't have my own car until like late March. I was finding rides to like these SWs and stuff. I got 4th on the PR. You know.
That's impressive.
So you know what? It comes down to, do you give a shit about it?
Yeah, I actually do kind of agree with that. Just coming from an FGC aspect, like there's times where like even myself, I've stopped caring for competing, so I don't make it an incentive to go to every event anymore.
Yeah,
I make it an incentive for me to stream them, but I don't go to them. You know, so it's different. I do think it's also based on the player, and it might just be people being burnt out. There's some seasons where it's a holiday time, man.
Burnt out,
Some
you know.
people
Depends
might
where
not
you're
wanna play,
at
yeah.
too, because like LG is like really community based, and it's like, you know, people. I can tell the people around here really give a shit,
Yeah.
but I don't know where they might be of the other stuff that's going on. They might think LG is the only tournament going on. They might just only have time because it's on a weekend. You
They
know,
might
it's at
just
night.
like the venue.
I have.
It
Venues
might
don't-
honestly
I like
just
it.
be the venue. The food here is great.
Yeah, you go to fucking SW. You're in an old person bar. Come on now.
So the last time I went there, I only went to the Spectator. They were at Buffalo Wild Wings, right?
Buffalo Wild Wings
Yeah.
is alright, but it was hard to watch, you know, because you're in a restaurant setting.
Yeah.
You can get
Yeah.
around. You're climbing over people and stuff.
That was the last time I attended it.
We went to a movie theater after that, and that wasn't that bad.
Oh, the Imagine? Was
Yeah.
it down
That-
here or was it?
That was Novi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that one.
That wasn't bad. That might have been the best venue we had.
Why not?
Hmm?
If that's the best venue, was there like a reason I couldn't continue to use the venue?
Yeah, I think it came down to cost or like
Yeah, it was probably something to do with the cost.
conflicts,
and all that.
maybe with like
Because Imagine Theater is an actual theater. It's a business. It's a establishment that they
That's-
have to
that's
make
true.
money.
right, and
That's
they're
Quota.
taking
Yeah.
They've gotta
away
meet,
like
yeah.
hours.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
Now, like if big movies like came out, premiere, they would.
Yeah,
SFW is
they'll
canceled.
cut a whole thing out, and you know those movies will make them probably more money than most of the Smash stuff.
Yeah, so why
La-
keep it up at that point?
Yeah.
From a business standpoint, Imagine standpoint, like
Yeah, I don't blame them. Yeah, either you pay me this much or you're out. You know, so they've got to switch venue to venue.
Last general question for you. Okay. Other than plugging your stuff, which they already see.
I
So.
mean, yeah, you know the.
Eh.
Go watch another video
Last
interview
gener-
if you
is-
want my shit.
There's a general vague question. So I don't know. This might take a minute. This might not. Does there need to be, and if the answer is yes, how much change in the Smash Ultimate Michigan scene? Pretty vague, I know, but
Yeah.
does need to be a change. You don't have to be specific of like, it's just a general thing.
Right.
Should something change on a major scale, or should it stay the way it is and see how things play out?
I think the only thing that should really change comes into the hands of like how PR is obtained, and that will affect. I guarantee that will affect weekly and monthly numbers on some kind of basis.
Interesting. Okay. So, how PR is rewarded? That's the big thing to look at right now.
Yeah, basically, because they make it too easy. If you're at a level where you can be PR, or already PR, there's some people that are pretty complacent, so they'll just reach the minimum,
Yeah.
stop going to things. And that's the thing. If you just stop going to things, these other players aren't getting the chance to fight these people.
Doesn't need as much. Is it as drastic as like the system needs an overhaul, or is it just a few small changes to the how it works, or is it like the only way to fix it in your eyes is a complete overhaul and a brand new
Overhaul.
system?
It comes down to sort of what I said, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe have losses affect you some more, because some people get some pretty sus losses. You know?
That's fair.
Right now, like, it only really depends on, like, how big your win is, you know?
Gotcha.
Like, maybe loss has, like, he's losing to non-PR players, but that's, like, blanketed. You're losing to non-PR players,
Yeah.
you know? That's how that's working.
Final thoughts. Plug whatever you want after the thoughts. Anything you want to say at all. Say it now. And then plug your socials, which, I mean, your Twitter's already.
My Twitter. That's the only thing I really
I
use
know.
right now, anyway. So, final thoughts. I don't know. I don't think we're in a bad spot. It's just like we just need to play around with the system.
That's fair.
Just if you give a shit, come to the things that matter. I will say, I don't think where it stands. I don't think SFW is the premier weekly that you should think matters.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
just look at who's attending what. Judge yourself. That's all I'll say.
All right. Well, I think that'll do it for us. A little bit more of a dramatic interview than our typical lighthearted shenanigans, but
Yeah.
I'm glad. I was curious because there are some things that TOs just like the perspective of the players is like you guys have just certain knowledge of things that I couldn't hope to have. So
Right.
It's,
And like I
it's refreshing
said,
to
nothing
read.
I'm saying is like I'm just like some ranked schmuck in Michigan. Nothing I say is like end all be all. You know?
Of course,
it's just
opinions
thoughts.
are opinions. So anyway, without further, I think that'll do it, right?
Yeah.
Good for me.
Yeah,
All right, well,
sir.
anyone, congratulations once again to
Thank you.
Advo for winning Smash Rush number 19. You've won the most now.
Wow.
The one you passed them up, I think.
That's
Right?
pretty
Yeah.
dope.
That's pretty dope. 19 of them. You've won 8 or 9. That is unreal.
That's like half of them.
All right, everybody, that's going to go ahead and do it for us. Well, again, congratulations to Advo for winning Smash Rush number 19. Reminder, the monthly is December 21st.
We got a monthly?
Yeah, December 21st.
Whoa.
Nothing is being run. Hey, listen, we make moves out here. We don't
Hey.
just sit around, right? So I already talked to the guys
Santa's
at it.
coming home.
There is there's nothing being run on December 21st. So if you're not here, you're not going to be anywhere, right? So without further ado, we will see everyone next Saturday, December 21st is the month. You can sign up online through my Twitter, or you can sign up in person here.
Be
with
there, be
cash
square.
or card. Be here, or I said the wrong words. So I can't rhyme it with square, but either way, that'll do it for us. We will see everyone here same time next week. So take care, everybody.
All right, guys. That's the end of that. I'll have the top 8 graphic up pretty soon. If you haven't catched anything or you've missed anything, I believe every single match should be uploaded on YouTube. Yep. So every single match is uploaded on YouTube. That is in real time. You can catch everything there, every single match on there. So also, if you want to support, you can go ahead and hit that sub button on my channel here. You can hit that follow button on my channel. Whatever you want to do to show me support, I appreciate it. Whether it's a follow, a sub, or a bunch of money. Anyway, those matches are uploaded, and I will have that interview uploaded. I think it's a very interesting interview. I'm going to actually get that uploaded right now for you guys so you can go back and watch that. I think it was a really, really good take on it. And as somebody who's not into let me stop.